Have you ever seen such a ridiculous situation? A man and his family hosted a lavish wedding just yesterday, but the next day, they found themselves living in a rundown house. Their meals were reduced to plain water and stale bread. Tony stared at the unappetizing bread in front of him, and he couldn't help but think of his previous life. In his past life, Tony had been an ordinary office worker. After work, he would cook dinner for himself every evening. One day, as Tony sat down to enjoy his meal, he fell asleep at the table. When he opened his eyes, he found himself at a wedding venue. At first, Tony thought he was dreaming, but everything around him felt so real. He could even smell the aroma of delicious food. That's when Tony realized this wasn't a dream. He had somehow arrived in another world. Tony approached a man to ask about the situation. He learned that he was born into a noble family in this world, and the man in front of him was his older brother. The wedding they were attending was for his eldest brother. After piecing everything together, Tony started imagining a life of luxury and comfort. But to his shock, the next day revealed the harsh truth. The once grand rooms were now tattered and decrepit. It turned out Tony's family was incredibly poor. His father had used almost all their remaining money to make the house look luxurious for the wedding. In reality, the family had no wealth left.